California is in chaos, and Governor Gavin Newsom just made a shocking request that could change everything. As riots erupt in Los Angeles and ICE agents are under siege, President Trump sent in the National Guard. But now, Governor Newsom wants them pulled out. I'm Kyle Becker, and this is Explain America. Please like, comment, and share Explain America to help us break through the media blackout. It really helps us get the word out on common sense journalism. Now, here's what happened. Governor Gavin Newsom is demanding President Trump rescind the National Guard deployment to Los Angeles and hand back full control to the state. He claims it's a, quote, serious breach of state sovereignty, unquote, and accuses Trump of inflaming tensions by protecting the public. But what Newsom doesn't want you to remember is this has been done before. Back in 1992, President George H.W. Bush also deployed the National Guard along with the U.S. Army and Marines to stop the L.A. riots.
One is the urgent need to restore order. What followed Wednesday's jury verdict in the Rodney King case was a tragic series of events for the city of Los Angeles. Nearly 4,000 fires, staggering property damage, hundreds of injuries, and the senseless deaths of over 30 people. To restore order right now, there are 3,000 National Guardsmen on duty in the city of Los Angeles. Another 2,200 stand ready to provide immediate support. To supplement this effort, I've taken several additional actions. First, this morning I've ordered the Justice Department to dispatch 1,000 federal riot-trained law enforcement officials to help restore order in Los Angeles, beginning tonight. These officials include FBI SWAT teams, special riot control units of the U.S. Marshals Service, the Border Patrol, and other federal law enforcement agencies. Second, another 1,000 federal law enforcement officials are on standby alert should they be needed. Third, early today, I directed 3,000 members of the 7th Infantry and 1,500 Marines to stand by at El Toro Air Station, California. Tonight, at the request of the governor and the mayor, I have committed these troops to help restore order. I am also federalizing the National Guard, and I'm instructing General Colin Powell to place all those troops under a central command.
Guess what? It worked. Trump is following precedent. He's acting within his Article 2 authority to stop a domestic rebellion, and the facts on the ground prove why it is necessary. The LAPD chief just gave a chilling update on what is unfolding in his city.
But safely for everybody involved.
Hold on. Go one at a time, please, and let's identify name and outlet.
Victor with Univision. Chief, we have seen two kinds of groups, at least from Friday, Saturday, and today that have been working. The community that is enraged and they're not happy with the actions of ICE, and then the community that loots and attacks and destroys our city. What would be your direct message to both groups?
Yeah, to the people who are not happy with the fact that ICE is in the community doing what ICE does, I respect ICE for being a fellow law enforcement agency. They have their mission. They have their what they have to do. We don't engage in that activity, but again, we can't preclude them from doing that. They have every right to do that. I ask people in the community to trust the LAPD, that we're not there for that purpose, and that if they have something they need us to be able to address, we're there for them. As far as the big picture of what can I recommend they do or not do, that's something, it's a federal issue, and the federal authorities have the right to be able to do what they're doing. As far as people are worried about the violence that we're seeing, this violence that I've seen is disgusting. It's escalated now since the beginning of this incident. What we saw the first night was bad. What we've seen subsequent to that is getting increasingly worse and more violent. Tonight we had individuals out there shooting commercial-grade fireworks at our officers. That can kill you. And we have adapted our tactics to be able to have a chance to be able to take these people into custody and to be able to hold them accountable. We are overwhelmed as far as the number of people out there engaged in this type of activity and the type of things that they're doing. They'll take backpacks, and the backpack will have a cinder block in it. They have a hammer, and they'll break up the cinder block and use that, pass it around to throw at officers, to throw at cars, and throw at other people. We've seen people with hammers, and you've broadcasted, breaking the bollards behind the federal building and taking the rocks, if you will, or pieces of concrete, and throwing them at officers. We've had liquid of who knows what description thrown at officers. There's no limit to what they're doing to our officers.
So the chief said the violence is escalating. It's getting increasingly worse and more violent. He says rioters are now using commercial-grade fireworks that can kill officers. Here's the proof.
Shooting! Go, 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 go,
That's not a peaceful protest. That's urban warfare. Chief Jim McDonald made clear he respects ICE. He supports restoring law and order. But now his own governor is tying his hands. Here's the truth. Gavin Newsom isn't worried about sovereignty, or he wouldn't allow illegal aliens into the country and into his state. He's worried about politics. California is collapsing under the weight of its own policies. People are fleeing, and Trump's crackdown threatens to expose just how bad things really are. You might remember that communist leader Xi Jinping of China came to San Francisco, and what happened? They cleaned it up almost overnight. That exposes that this is a choice, that the communists in California, that's what they want. They want this to look like a complete lawlessness and chaos, and they want to blame Trump for it. It's like J6 all over again. This is about a narrative. It's about optics, and it's about 2028. It's an absolute disgrace that these elected officials want chaos and not peace if it means that they can get some points against Donald Trump. But the president isn't backing down. He said he would deploy troops to protect the American people if necessary, and he means it. So do you support President Trump and his mission to restore law and order to Los Angeles? Please like, comment, and share. This has been Kyle Becker with Explain America.